Hey guys, so there's been a couple tags going on that I have been wanting to do, and one is the 8 things I'll never do tag and the 50 facts about me tag. I tried to do both already, and one, my camera ran out of memory, and then I just cleared it all off, so now it has tons of memory, and then I got a phone call. I'm doing this on my phone, and I got a phone call in the middle of the other one. So let's try to start again. I have my facts written down here, and I don't know what it's called, random facts, 50 random facts, or 50 things you didn't know about me, I don't know. But I wrote them down, and they're not in any order, so I'm just gonna do them. I used to have a phobia, and I hated tornadoes when I was little. I would live where there's tornadoes. I was probably like 11 or 12, and I used to seriously sit there and watch the Weather Channel and say this was my state and we lived here and there was a chance of a thunderstorm here. I would freak out and panic, and I always wanted to be with my family if there was any chance of rain or thunderstorm or bad weather. I think I thought a tornado would come and my family would get killed and I would be by myself. I don't know why, but now I'm not afraid of them. I mean, if a tornado siren goes off and there's a chance of one, I get a bit nervous, but that's it. Number 2, I don't like milk and eggs very well. If I eat eggs, they have to be cooked extremely hard, scrambled to where a normal person wouldn't want to eat them. I can't eat my eggs any other way if they have moisture in them. Oh, it makes me want to gag. Milk, I rarely drink milk, maybe if I have cookies or pie or something like that. Or cake, I don't like cake either, but I'll drink it. If it's on cereal, I don't drink the milk, I just eat the cereal and pour out the milk. Yeah, this goes hand in hand with that. Number 3, I have issues with textury foods, slimy, weird textures, or I don't know, just weird textures in general. Oh, my husband is the only one that understands it. I don't know. I'm 5'3", and I've always loved being short. I've never wished that I was tall. I have super straight hair. Today it's not done at all. And my sister has the exact opposite. Hers is super curly. It's about the same color, but hers is super curly. Look at mine. Long and straight and awful. And hers is super curly. I've only lived in 3 houses in my whole life. The house we live in now, the house I lived in with my parents, which they still live in, and then the house we lived in before that, which we moved out of when I was 4 years old. My middle name is Michelle, and many people have asked me before if I was named after Sarah Michelle Gellar, which I always find annoying because Sarah Michelle Gellar is around my same age, so I think she's a bit older than me. So say I was born, she maybe was 2 or 3. So yeah, not famous. So it doesn't really make sense. Anyways, I hate coffee. The taste, the smell, anything about it. Ooh, makes me want to gag, especially the smell. Yeah, people think that's crazy about me. Another thing that people always say is crazy about me is I don't like chocolate. Chocolate and coffee, you know, a lot of people's 2 best friends. I don't like it. Other than chocolate chips or candy bar chocolate, no, I don't like it. I went to private school, a small private school through grades 1 through 12. I just said that I was from Canada. 1st through 12th grade, I went to a small school. I knew 99% of my school. And yeah, people find that super weird. To me it's normal, but yeah. This goes hand in hand with that. I'm really good friends with a lot of my friends from high school still. And one of our best friends is a guy that I've gone to school with since I was in the 1st grade. So we've known each other 22 years or something. and our daughters are best friends. So it's kind of crazy when I look at it, thinking like, oh, we knew each other when we were little, and now our little kids are best friends. It's kind of weird. It's like seeing miniature versions of herself. My favorite foods are pickles and ice cream. Not together, but those are just my 2 favorite foods. And no, it has nothing to do with pregnancy, and no, I didn't crave them when I was pregnant. Well, I craved pickled food when I was pregnant, but I always do, so. Oh, I hate, we can't even talk about it. I hate possums. I have like this phobia of them. We went to the zoo recently and there was possums. Yeah, no. If I see a dead one, I can't look at it because I will start gagging. I don't know what it is about them, but I hate them. And yeah, I do this gagging thing. Oh, so gross. Moving on. I'm double jointed in my fingers and my elbows, so I'm going to do Marie's thing, where if you get queasy about these types of things, look away, because yeah, I'm gonna do weird things with my hands. Anyways, that sounded weird. I can bend them back very far, like this. Can you see that? I'll do it maybe from this way. Very far. I can bend them all back very far. I can do this. Oh, can you see it? There, no? There, you can see better. I can do this, which I didn't know. Oh, I'm not doing it. Where is it? There we go. I didn't know about the dead finger thing. I always knew I could do this, but I didn't know the dead finger thing. Watching Marie's made me learn the dead finger trick. Thanks, Marie. And then my arms are double jointed. How well can you see this? To me it's normal. It looks weirder when I lay my arm down, or if I like would raise my hand in school, it would be all like bent backwards. I actually think I might have a triple joint. Yeah, so weird. I can turn my feet around backwards. I have lots of double joints. I have like double jointed ankles. There's no real way I can show you. Maybe I'll do a separate vlog on that, but yeah, basically like I'm standing like facing like this, my feet are like facing the opposite way. Yes. My favorite breakfast is a crunchy French toast, and the place that sells it no longer exists, so I'm really sad about that. In elementary school, I won a DARE writing competition, like the DARE, you know, the drug DARE thing, you know. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, and I thought it was so cool, and I actually hate writing. I was born and raised in the town that I live in. I've never moved. I've lived here my whole life, but yet I have traveled a lot. I've gone to Europe 2 times. I've been to Germany, France, England, the Czech Republic, and a lot of like other little like countries in between those places. I have 3 cousins, but yet my dad has so many cousins that he doesn't even know a lot of them. And this is because like my dad's parents had like 8 to 12 children in their family, and you know, all of them had several children, but my dad had 3 sisters and they each had 1 kid, and my mom is the only child, so I have no cousins on my mom's side. So yeah. I'm the worst speller ever, especially under pressure. Ooh. Thank God for like my phone is my new best friend, because I can easily text things there and it autocorrects it for me. So I love that. I love musicals. Oh, they're like my guilty pleasure. I love them, and I know mostly all the songs from like any musical. When I was little, I made a big Barbie house. I think my dad helped me. We made this big Barbie house out of a cardboard box. It was like my addiction. I loved playing with that thing all the time. I had a massive Barbie collection, and oh, it was so fun. And I used to be addicted to the sound of music, and I would have my Barbies be the different people in the family, and I would like love it. And I would act out the scene with my little tiny Barbie, where the little girl's like, "The sun has gone to bed, and so must I." I used to act that out with my little Barbie, like climbing up the stairs. Anyways, I loved that. I had this weird memory of sitting on my sister's lap on the edge of like a big hole. I just had this childhood memory of this, like looking down in this hole and being afraid I was going to fall in. And I can't place the memory other than that, but it's really weird because my parents have a picture of me and my sister is holding me and she's sitting on this gigantic tire, like a tractor tire, and we're sitting like right next to the edge of the hole. The weird thing is I'm probably only like a 9 months old, a year at the most in the picture, so I've often wondered, do I have a baby memory like stored up here, or is that not a real memory? I don't know. That was really random. I went to high school with my husband, but we didn't date in high school, so yeah. I stalk the freaking UPS man and the mailman if I'm going to get a package in the mail. I'm like his stalker. I'm actually stalking him today because I'm supposed to get a package, and usually he drops the packages off at 9 or 10, and he hasn't been here, and it's 2:45. And I get mad when they don't come. I get like really mad. When I like a song, or I've seen a movie that has like songs in it, or I like a certain song, I will like find it on like iTunes or wherever, and I will play it on repeat like a crazy person. And I often will like memorize all the words. I'm kind of crazy like that. I don't know how to swim. Yeah, I don't know how to swim. My mom doesn't either, and my sister doesn't either, and I hate it about myself. And I am going to put Olivia in swim classes like as soon as I can. I actually wish I would have this summer, but probably next summer for sure. I hate the sound of ripping fabric. It makes me want to vomit and gag and ooh, gross. I don't like bread, except for unless it's like a baguette, which is crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. I don't like bread, and I don't like sandwiches very well unless it's a toasted sandwich. I love Disney movies. They're like my guilty pleasure, and I love the songs, and I secretly like I listen to them when I'm all by myself. Before I had kids, I would listen to that Disney Pandora channel all the time. I love that. I love drinking out of a straw. I hate it when I go to especially a restaurant and they don't have straws. I hate that. But yes, I love drinking out of a straw. I hate sitting in the grass. I have hated it since I've been a baby. I hated the grass. I don't like walking through it. I used to hate walking through it and crawling through it, my parents say, but I hate sitting in it. I was really big in this, of all the musical things I've said about myself. This may not be shocking anymore, but I was big into choir and musicals when I was in high school, even in elementary school. I was in the musical every year in high school, and I was in choir every year, and I was in chorale, which is like the special group of singers in school every year, and I was in a few musicals when I was little too. And we have like a musical theater, like a summer theater group that does a musical every year, and I always have wanted to be in it. Growing up I didn't have pets. My only 2 pets were 2 fish, and the only reason I had them was because I won them at the fair, and we loved them, and my sister named hers Moby Dick, and I named mine Free Willy, and those are really weird names. I hate drinking water. If someone told me you never have to drink water again, I don't think I would be sad about that. I hate water. I have like a book, it's like a bound book, and it has blank pages in it, and I write down like if I'm planning home decor, like I put the plans for Olivia's nursery in there, or if I'm planning a party, I'll write down in like crazy detail all the plans for it, and then I always draw pictures of everything. I love coloring in coloring books. I always have, and I probably always will. I love it. I never knew any of my grandpas. They both died before I was born, and that's one of my biggest regrets, not that I never got to know them. And I actually have I've really only known one of my grandmas because my other one died when I was like 3. I love organizing things, but I hate cleaning, and I am a bit OCD about organizing. Like in my purse has many pockets, but if it's a big pocket, I like my things to be in their individual bags or pockets in there. So it's like a pocket full of little bags full of different things. I'm crazy. And I often have a hard time cleaning because I want to organize everything. And I'm very slow at it. I hate when Livy's shoes don't match her outfit. It's not like a snobby thing or like I want her to look perfect. It just annoys me. I wish it didn't. I wish I could just throw on any pair of shoes and it wouldn't annoy me, but oh, it drives me crazy. I hate talking on the phone. I hate it. And if somebody calls my caller ID and I A, don't know who it is, or B, I know who it is and I feel like I should answer, I get like all panicky and I'm like, I don't want to answer. And if my husband's around, he'll like usually make me answer. I hate it. I hate talking on the phone. I don't know. I mean, I'll talk to like my husband or my mom or whoever, but those are kind of my only 2 exceptions. This is an embarrassing one, and I think everyone's had kind of an embarrassing one, so I will put this one in. I absolutely love Glee. That's not that embarrassing, but recently, like a month and a half ago, when the character Finn, he died in real life. His name is Corey in real life. He died, and I don't know if you follow Glee, maybe you've heard of this, I don't know, but he died in real life, and I was obsessed with it, and I was really sad, kind of depressed, not really depressed, no, I was just kind of like, kind of sad about it, and I would like Google like details about it for like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's embarrassing, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I was just so sad about it. You get so attached to characters and shows. My grandpa's picture is in a museum about D-Day in France. Where is it? No, I can't remember. St. Mary de Gluce, I think it is, in France. They have a D-Day museum, and my grandpa's picture is like really big there. There's a whole bunch of army guys, and his picture is there, and my grandpa had a, what is this called? Not this. No, a dimple in his chin, a dimple like Olivia's. And people have pointed so much on the picture to the dimple in his chin that he has a worn spot on it. I got to see it there. I got to see the picture there. If I could go anywhere right now, I would go to Disney World. I wish I would say something. I really wish it was somewhere more like, you know, exotic sounding or romantic sounding, like Paris, France. And I do wish I mean, there is other places, but I love me some Disney. I would rather have like a fruit dessert than like a candy or a sweet dessert, like a cookie. If someone's like, what's your topping in your ice cream? It will almost always hands down be fruit. Oh, that being said, I love root beer floats. That's my one give, I guess. But I guess if I had the choice, I mean, I definitely don't turn down like a sweet dessert, but if I had the choice. I'm so shy that if I see like somebody, like say I saw somebody from high school that I was friends with, but not like really good friends with at the store, I would feel really panicky and kind of try to avoid them because I would feel awkward. Or like say I saw one of you, like a YouTuber at the store, I would feel too panicky and too like, ooh, nervous to go say hi. And then I would regret it once I got home. I've stopped saying numbers and I'm lost. I love to doodle. If I make a list, I will doodle on it. That being said, I love making lists. This one actually was one. I love making lists and I only use them 50% of the time, and I often make lists for my lists. Like I will write things down in kind of a list fashion, but then I will rewrite my list so it looks neater. And I always doodle on them. And then my last one is, though that's not a really fun one, but I hate my hair, especially right now. It hasn't been cut or done, and yeah. But I hate my hair, except for when I was pregnant. It was like a lot thicker and a lot shinier and a lot prettier. But now it's this. Fine and straight. Not fun. Anyways, who should I tag? I'm not going to remember people's names, so I'm just going to put them in the down bar. So look, if you're tagged, do it. Do this tag, because it's fun. And if you don't think you can think of 50 things, you can. Just start naming them off. Do random things. They don't have to be like, I don't know, important. Anyways, yeah. So I will see you guys later.